Hey everybody, Javi, a good day, and I hope you're having a good day. I've just finished going over a couple of weeks ago to keep an eye out for dupes, fakes, and counterfeits. And last time I talked about cleansers, and I put up a chart so you guys can look and see where you fall in that spectrum of oily, normal, dry, acne, sensitive skin, and to be able to pick the right cleanser that would be appropriate for your skin. So I hope that's helped some folks out. It actually helped me out to be able to look at a chart and try to figure out what would be best for me. I happen to have sensitive, dry skin, and I'm going to say from the time that I started the skincare journey to today, I think my skin has changed somewhat. So I think I have combination skin now, where my T zone, as I think years ago, was oilier than the rest of my skin. And then all of a sudden, all of my skin was kind of very dry. I think it's kind of come back to something like that. And for most of you who know me and see me, um, I try to make sure that daily and what you see in front of you is basically uh, whether or not I had added a serum earlier in the day, a toner earlier in the day, probably early in the morning, and then I would just have a moisturizer and a sunscreen on. And basically, that's all I have today is uh, a moisturizer and a sunscreen. So at this point, I'm going to talk about exfoliating. And so exfoliating is basically getting rid of dead skin or the top layer of your skin to let new skin come out a little bit quicker, as opposed to having dull skin and things not penetrating deep enough, I guess, to make any differences in your skin. As I mentioned at the beginning of my journey with skincare, my skin was very dry, very crepey. It was somewhat very wrinkled. You can still see, of course, the wrinkles on my forehead, but they were a lot more pronounced back in the day. And my skin was a lot crepier than it is today. And I'm going to say today it's not crepey, um, but I will say you still see the lines on my forehead. And you know what? Again, I'm fine. I'm a person of a certain age and I'm good. I just don't want to, let's say, look dried up. And today I don't think I look dried up. But let's talk about exfoliating. Exfoliating, again, takes care of the top layer of skin, whether or not it's dead skin or, again, crepey skin, and allows you to be able to apply toners, serums, ampules, um, and be able to benefit from what those items will do for your skin. So if you're having problems with, let's say, dark spots or light wrinkles or anything of that nature, the idea of an exfoliant is to be able to give you a clean slate where you can apply something where it will definitely do some sort of work and hopefully attack and address the issues that you're trying to address, whether it's fine lines, dry skin, it's melasma, it's sunspots, whatever it is, so that you can address those issues. So I'm going to be putting up a chart in a little bit, and I'm reverting to charts because I want you to be able to be your best judge as to what your skin is and what you need and address those needs. So I'm going to be putting up a couple exfoliants or charts as to types of exfoliants, AHA, BHAs, PHAs, and what they are. And I'll break down what the AHA, BHA, and PHAs are and what is best for what type of skin. We're going back to what we talked about last week, which was, dry skin, oily skin, acne skin, sensitive skin, and what would work best for you. Because again, Who knows your skin better than you? Only you. I'm also going to be putting up some recipes that I found online that might be good for um, your skin, but not necessarily your face. I myself would focus on products that I would get from a reputable manufacturer and skincare company. But your skin on your body also needs attention. And because it's a bigger canvas to work on, I would say I would look at maybe making something homemade and addressing, let's say, your knees, your elbows, your feet, your legs, your torso, your arms, and see what you think would work best for you. And there are tons of recipes you can make that are going to be pennies on the dollar to make, and address those. So again, for my face and my neck, I would use something that's professionally made and follow, the manufacturer's recommendation, whether it's daytime or nighttime. Some exfoliants, I would say, I would only use at nighttime because you don't necessarily want to um, release any skin on your face and go out into the sun perchance and be exposed to the sun, for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I would probably focus on a regimen probably in the evening. And some exfoliants are good to use and have overnight. And again, for your body, I'm going to put up a couple of suggestions. You could, see what may work for you. And again, I would focus on places like your elbows and your knees that may have thicker skin and drier skin. So welcome back. Have a good day. Like, subscribe, share, comment, the whole bit. You know the story. Trying to grow the channel. And also, while I'm here, again, comments and share some suggestions, because I'm sure there are people out there who have done what I'm going to be suggesting today, and maybe you have some recipes for exfoliants that might be beneficial to others. So again, welcome back, and just let's go into the charts and look at exfoliants. Welcome back. Have a great day. So let's get into it. So what we're talking about today is acids, basically. You're putting acids on your face, basically to have the dry skin, the old skin removed and swapped off. AHAs, PHAs, BAs, BHAs, and LHAs are all different types of acids. I put this chart up here. Please take your time and go over them when you can. AHAs and BHAs are going to be stronger acids to put on your face. BHAs and LHAs are going to be more proper for people with sensitive skin. Again, as I've mentioned before, you know who you are and you know what you can possibly tolerate. Now, I've got this picture up with regards to CosRX and the different types of acids they use for exfoliation. There are different varieties, different people, different companies use different types of acids. Take a look at those, see what might work for you. The Ordinary has one that is rather strong. I would say something like this could be used maybe once a week. And if you have very sensitive skin, maybe once every other week, depending on your skin type. Now, glycolic acid is a little bit stronger, I would say, for people of, let's say, skin tones. People of color, I would not necessarily use this one. Now, Sun By Me has different varieties of different products having to do with AHAs, BHAs, PHAs, and LHAs. So they have a wide variety. This is an ampule toner, rather. They also have the acids in cream form. And so depending on if you're using it at the beginning of the day or if you're using it in the evening, that's what you can use. They also have one that's a serum that you can use at night. Now, all of these, I would say, for myself, I would recommend you only use these hopefully at night. They also have a cleanser that has the acids in them. The reason I say to use them at night is because you're sloughing off part of your old skin, and basically what you're doing is you're exposing yourself to light afterwards. So I would say if you're going to do it at night, and then in the morning when you do your routine, make sure you add a moisturizer and make sure you have a sunscreen before you go out. That way your skin isn't that sensitive. I've added more pictures of other exfoliants that are on there. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to give you some recipes that you can make your own. Prequel is a really good one. It is very gentle. So if you find that one, it's done by a doctor in the United States and dermatologist. Bliss has one that's an AHA, BHA, and PHA blend, and it's a serum that you can apply at night. So take those as suggestions. And Haru Haru from Korea has one with Centella asiatica and hyaluronic acid. Again, you can add that if you want to in your night routine. Nimbuzin out of Korea also has one that has ceramides, and it's good to prep for the skin in the evening. And now, for the ones that you can create yourself, just be aware, those are all chemical exfoliants. This would be a physical exfoliant. You're applying something to your skin, and you're going to be going in a circular motion, trying to take off any dead skin that you have, so that when you apply a serum, a toner, a moisturizer, a sunscreen, you are applying it to fresh skin and getting the full benefits. So take a look at these, see what might work for you. Be very gentle with your skin. Take care of yourself, love your skin. It's the only one that you have. And thank you for being here again. Have a good day.